Good morning, grade 1. I'm happy to see you again today. But before anything else, let me first check your attendance. So, what have you noticed in your chairs? Alright, your names are being pasted in your chairs because that will be going your permanent chairs. So, why did I do that? I did paste your names in your proper chair for me to easily check who are absentees and presents every morning. Is that clear, class? Okay, so today, I'm glad that I can see vacant chairs, meaning there is no absentees for today. Good job, class. GOODJOB, good job. Good job, hey. Good job. Good job, hey. Alright, so now, may I request everyone to stand up for our prayer? Let us bow our head, close our eyes, and feel the presence of the Lord.
Praise you, Lord, and thank you for the opportunity to study and prepare for a good life in the future. Bless our teachers who inspire and guide us. Bless our parents who work hard to support us. Bless our classmates and all the people who care for us. Bless us, help us to be more attentive, patient, and diligent to understand the lesson that our teachers teach us. This we pray in the name of Jesus Christ, our Lord. Amen.
Amen. Again, good morning, class. Okay, so you may now take your seats. So how's your morning? Did you have your breakfast? Okay, that's good to hear. Alright, so yesterday I gave you an assignment, right? Okay, wherein I assigned you a certain food and asked you to cut and paste it in a colored paper and put it in a stick. Okay, so you may now pass your assignment forward at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, very good. Alright. Class, please give yourself a very good clap because no one failed to pass their assignment today. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, very good. So, yesterday, what was all about our discussion? Anyone who can still remember? Yes, Richard? Okay, so yesterday we distinguished healthful from less healthful food. So now, using your assignments, let us identify if they are healthful and less healthful. Is that clear, class? Okay, so let us start. So, what is this? What do you call this food? Yes, Jessica? Very good. So this is a burger. So burger, is it healthful or less healthful food? Yes, Mark? Very good. So burger is less healthful food. Okay, so the next one is this. What is this? Yes, John? Correct. So this is a banana. So is it healthful or less healthful food? Yes, Jamaica? Very good. So this is a healthful food. Okay, so the next one is, what do you call this one? Yes, Christopher? Very good. So this is a French fries. So is it healthful or less healthful food? Yes, Angela? Correct. So this is a less healthful food. And the next one is, what is this? Yes, Karen? Very good. So this is what we call squash. So is it healthful or less healthful food? Yes, Richard? Correct. So this is a healthful food. Okay, so the last one is this. What is this? Yes, John? Very good. So this is what we call milk. Is it healthful or less healthful food? Yes, Lara? Correct. So this is a healthful Food, alright, that's it class. I'm glad that you can now classify food if it is healthful or less healthful food. With that, give yourself 5 claps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, very good. Alright, class, before we proceed to our discussion, do you want some warm-up exercises? Okay, so may I now request everyone to stand up and let us have our warm-up exercises. So before that, let me play a music. Okay, so you need to follow teacher and listen. Is that clear? Alright, so the first exercise is put your hands up and then stretch and count 1 to 5 slowly. Okay, so let us start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. So the next one is hands up and then stretch to the left and right and count 1 to 5 slowly. So let us first do the left side. Okay, so let us count 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let us now proceed to the right side. And let us count again 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the next one is hands on the waist like this. And then move your right and left shoulders alternately. So like this. Okay, so let us now count 1 to 10 slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so next, hands down and then shake and count 1 to 5 faster this time. Okay, so let us begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so the last one is jog in your place only and count 1 to 10. Alright, so let us start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, very good class. Okay, so that is the end of our warm-up exercises. Did you enjoy our warm-up exercises? Alright, so that's good to hear. Alright, so you may now sit properly and listen attentively as we begin our discussion for today. Are you ready? Okay, but before that, let me ask you a question. What is the need of our body to make it stronger? Anyone? Yes, Mark? That's correct. So our body needs foods to supply us enough nutrients and energy every day. So foods can be either healthful and less healthful, right? Very good. So can you give me an example of healthful food? Yes, Jamaica? Correct. So we have fruits. Anyone? What else? Yes, John? That's correct. So vegetables and fruits are example of healthful food. So how about the example of less healthful food? Can you give me one? Yes, Jessica. Alright, so junk food is an example of less healthful food. So what are the food that is not good in our body? Is it healthful or less healthful food? Very good. Less healthful food is not good in our body because it makes us unhealthy. Alright, so for today, we will be discussing about consequences of eating less healthful foods. So here, we will be tackling some serious illnesses and health problems caused by less healthful food. Okay, so take a look at this picture. Will you name one food that is present in the picture? Anyone? Yes, Christopher? Alright, so we have butter. What else? Yes, Angela? Okay, we also have cream. And last, yes, Stacy? That's correct. So in this picture, we have butter, cream, and meat. And these are example of food with fats. Alright. So some other example of food with fats are oil, nuts, and some other dairy products. So a small amount of fats is essential part of healthy and balanced diet. So fat is the major source of energy. And also we have bad and good fats. So the example of good fats are nuts and fish, while the example of bad fats are fried food, for example, fried chicken and fried frozen food. Is that clear, class? Okay, but do you know that eating too much fatty foods can cause some serious illnesses? Okay, so eating too much fatty foods can cause like obesity and heart disease. So when we say obesity, it is a complex disease involving an excessive amount of body fat, meaning it is having too much body fats. So this is what the obese person looks like this in the picture. So obesity is different from overweight because overweight is weighing too much. And because overweight is generally due to extra body fat. Is that clear, class? Did you understand their differences? Okay, so now can someone differentiate obesity from overweight? Yes, Christian? Alright, very good. So when we say obesity, it is having too much body fats, while overweight is having extra body fat. And also, eating too much fatty foods can cause heart disease. Like what I've said a while ago, our body needs healthy fats for energy but not too much, because saturated fats can raise our bad cholesterol, and bad cholesterol increases risk for heart disease. Okay, so these are some serious illnesses that fatty food can give us. So what are these again? Yes, John? Okay, so we have obesity and heart disease. Okay, so we should limit ourselves for eating too much fatty foods, okay? Alright, to avoid these serious illnesses. Okay, so next, take a look at this picture. So what do you call these foods? Anyone? Yes, Stacy? Correct. So these are what we call junk foods. So can you name one junk food that is present in the picture? Yes, Angelo. Correct. So we have pizza. What else? Yes, Lara. Okay, so we also have burger. And what else? Yes, Jamaica. Alright, so we have pizza, burger, french fries, and soft drinks as an example of junk foods. Alright, so who among you in this class are junk food lovers? Will you raise your hands? Okay, so most of you are junk food lovers. But did you know that eating too much junk foods can cause kidney disease? Okay, so eating too much junk foods can cause kidney disease. So when we say kidney disease, meaning your kidneys are being damaged and can filter blood the way they should. Okay, so some of you didn't know that junk food is bad in your health. Now that you know its effect in your body, do you still want to eat junk foods? Alright, that's good to hear. We need to avoid eating too much junk foods to prevent getting kidney disease. Alright, so these are some example of less healthful foods. So we have food with fats and junk foods. And also, this less healthful food contain cholesterol that can cause cancer and high blood. Alright, so the type of cancer that less healthful food can give us is colon cancer and stomach cancer. So people who ate the junk foods showed a higher risk of colorectal or also known as colon cancer. Okay, so colon cancer is when the cells in the colon or rectum grow out of control. And when we say stomach cancer, it is abnormal growth of cells within the lining of the stomach. So these are the type of cancer that caused by less healthful food. So we have colon cancer and stomach cancer. And also, less healthful food cause high blood pressure. So when we say high blood pressure, it is also called hypertension. It is a blood pressure that is higher than normal. So if you have high blood pressure, you will experience nose bleeding, fatigue, chest pain, difficulty breathing, and irregular heartbeat. Alright, so do you want to experience these illnesses, class? Okay, so we should limit ourselves eating less healthful food to prevent these illnesses. So these are some serious illnesses that the less healthful food can give us. So again, we have obesity, heart disease, kidney disease, cancer, and high blood pressure. Is that clear, class? Alright, since most of you are junk food lover, what do you feel when eating junk foods? Do you feel sleepy and tired? Yes, because that's what junk foods does to you. And you felt that because you ate foods that doesn't have enough nutrients to give you energy. And if you don't have energy, you can play with your friends, and you can do your homework, and you can help your mothers in household chores. Do you want this to happen? Alright, so we should eat healthful food to give us enough nutrients to be able to do these matters and to be able to avoid these some serious illnesses. Is that clear, class? Do you have any questions? Alright, so what are the foods that makes you sleepy and tired? Very good, so less healthful food. So what are the food that belongs to less healthful food? Anyone? Yes, Jamaica? Very good, so we have fatty foods and junk foods. Alright, so why we need to avoid eating junk foods and fatty foods? Anyone? Yes, Christian? Okay, to avoid some serious illnesses like obesity, heart disease, kidney disease, cancer, high blood pressure, and to also prevent being sleepy and tired. Alright, that's it from our discussion. Do you have any clarifications and questions? Alright, if none, please give yourself a very good clap for behaving and being active during our discussion. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Very good, very good, very good. Alright, now I will give you one clean bond paper. So, get one and pass backward. Okay, so does everyone already have bond paper? Okay, so we will now have our activity for today. So, first, you need to draw one less healthful food, then color it. And after that, you will present it in front of the class by encouraging your classmates to avoid eating it. So, you need to encourage your classmate to avoid eating what you have drew. Is that clear, class? Okay, so I will give you 10 minutes to finish your work. Alright, so you may now start. Okay, class, time's up. Okay, so let us start. To Richard, please come in front to present your activity. Okay, so you may now start. Alright, very good. So, next is Jessica. Okay, so you may now present your work. Very good, Jessica. Okay, so let us proceed to Christopher. Okay, so you may now present your work. Very good, class. All your drawings are amazing. With that, give yourself amazing clap. 1, 2, 3, amazing. Okay, very good. Okay, class, do you want to hear a short story? Okay, but before that, I want you to listen carefully because I will ask you a questions later. Is that clear, class? Okay, so the title of the story is Pan Pan and Grizzly. Again, what is the title of the story? Yes, Paulo? Correct, Pan Pan and Grizzly. So let us start. So, Pan Pan is a kind, smart, and healthy student. He loves to eat vegetables, fruits, and fish. So, Pan Pan, he loves to eat fruits, vegetables, and fish. Okay, so next. He also loves to drink milk and water every day. So, Pan Pan is active in participating in their class. So, Pan Pan is active in their discussion every day. So, the next one. So, Pan Pan has a best friend named Grizzly. Grizzly is fat, but she often misses the class because she always gets sick. What do you think the reason behind it, class? Yes, Christian? Okay, so is it because she is lazy? Alright, so let us continue the story to find out why. So Grizzly don't want to eat fish and vegetables cooked by her mother. She would rather eat her favorites such as hamburger and french fries. She also don't like to drink milk but rather drink soda or soft drinks. Okay, so Grizzly's favorite foods are hamburger and french fries. She also loves to drink soft drinks or soda. So that's the end of the short story. So my first question is, who are the two best friends in the story? Letter A, Anna and Jasper. Letter B, Pan Pan and Grizzly. Anyone? Yes, Jamaica? Correct. So the two best friends in the story is Pan Pan and Grizzly. So the next question is, what foods does Pan Pan favorites to eat? Letter A, hamburger and french fries. Letter B, vegetable, fruit, and fish. Yes, Richard? Correct. So Pan Pan's favorite foods are vegetables, fruits, and fish. Very good. So the third question is, how about Grizzly? What foods are her favorites? Letter A, hamburger and french fries. Letter B, vegetable, fruit, and fish. Yes, Christian? Very good. So, hamburger and french fries. So the next question, why does Grizzly often miss to go to school? Letter A, is it because Grizzly is lazy? Or letter B, is it because Grizzly always gets sick? Anyone? Yes, Stacy? Correct. Is it because Grizzly always gets sick? So the last question is, why does Grizzly always get sick? Letter A, she always eats less healthful food. Or letter B, because she always eats healthful foods? Anyone from the class who want to answer? Yes, Angela? Very good, because she always eats less healthful food. Alright, so that's it, class. Thank you for answering all the questions correctly. With that, give yourself 5 claps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so from the short story, why do we need to avoid eating less healthful food? Yes, Mark? Very good, to avoid getting sick. So what do we need to do to avoid getting sick? Yes, Lara? Alright, so we need to eat healthful foods such as vegetables, fruits, and fish. Alright. Also, healthful foods are good in our body because it supplies us enough nutrients and energy. Okay, again, what do we need to eat? Healthful foods or less healthful food? And why? Yes, Christopher? Great answer. So we need to eat healthful food to make our body healthy and alive. Alright, that's it. Good job, class. G-O-O-D-J-O-B. Good job. Good job, hey. Good job. Good job, hey. Alright. And also, class, please always be reminded by our quotation here from Anne Widmer, saying that the food you eat can be either the safest or most powerful form of medicine or the slowest form of poison. Meaning, you are the one to decide if what food you eat. It's up to you if you choose food that will make you healthy or food that will give you illnesses. So please always remember when choosing food, always remember what's good for your health when choosing foods. Instead of eating fried foods, ready-to-eat foods, deep-fried foods, you better consider to eat fresh fruits and vegetables because less healthful food can give you serious illnesses, but healthful food will keep you away from illnesses that can make your body weak and unenergetic. Is that clear, class? Alright, so are you ready to have your quiz? Okay, so bring out your pencil and we will be having now your quiz. So, get one and pass backward. Alright, so before you answer, let me first read the direction. First quiz is, below are the foods we usually eat. So, we have a set of food there. And identify and mark them with X if they are considered as less healthful foods. Okay, so in quiz 2, put check in the space provided if the statement shows consequences of eating less healthful food. And put X if it is not. So we have 5 items in quiz 2. Please read each statement carefully before you answer it. Alright, so I will give you 15 minutes to answer your quiz. You may now start. Okay, class, are you done? Please pass your papers forward at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, very good. So, let us now check your quiz. Okay. So, in quiz 1, below are the foods we usually eat. Identify and mark them with X if they are considered as less healthful food. So, the first food we have pizza. Is it healthful or less healthful food? Very good. So, it is healthful food. So, let us mark it with X. So, the next one is, what is this? Very good. So, this is a avocado. So, avocado, is it healthful or less healthful food? Correct. So, this is a healthful food. So, the next one is, what is this? Correct. So, these are soft drinks. So, is it healthful or less healthful food? Correct. So soft drinks are less healthful food. Okay, so next we have patatas. Is it healthful or less healthful food? Very good. So patatas is healthful food. So the next one we have, what is this? Correct, chocolates. So chocolate, is it healthful or less healthful food? Correct, so less healthful food, and let us mark it with X. So the last one is, what is this? Correct, so this is a squash. So squash, is it healthful or less healthful food? Very good, so this is a healthful food. So in quiz 2, we have put check in the space provided if the statement shows consequence of eating less healthful food, and put X if it is not. So first statement is, Lara gained so much weight and became obese. Is it check or X? Correct. So let us put it here check because it shows consequence of eating less healthful food. Alright, so second, Dave gets tired without doing anything. Is it check or X? Correct. Is it check because it also shows consequence of eating less healthful food. Okay, so the third one is, student Bell is always active in participating every discussion. Is it X or check? Very good, it is X. Alright, so the next one is, Teacher Lou is always giving us a smiley face and energetic voice while teaching. Is it check or X? Correct, is it also X? And the last one, we have, Macy felt sleepy while doing her assignment. Is it check or X? Correct, is it X? Because it also shows consequence of eating less healthful food. Alright, so these are the answer for your quiz. Do you think you got a perfect score? Alright, very good. So before we end this meeting, let me distribute your assignment. So, get one and pass backward. Alright. So, in assignment number 1, you have to write letter T in the blank if the statement is true, and write letter F if it is false. So, we also have 5 items there. So, please read each statement carefully. And in assignment number 2, give at least 2 good eating habits. Are we clear, class? Do you have any questions or clarifications? Okay, if none, please arrange your chairs and pick up the pieces of papers under your chairs. Alright, so that's it for today, class. I hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye!